Hey everybody, this is CypherZent. I wanted to try something new today. I've been posting videos about my game development, but I've been playing Elder Scrolls Legends for a few weeks now, since it had the official release, and I wanted to show you guys basically the decks that I'm constructing. I just posted one on the Legends decks website, and this is the Assassin deck that I have here. It's still sort of in trial, but I'm climbing rank 3 with it, and I guess I'll go a little more in depth about deck building in another video. But these are the cards I have in here. There's a draw, there's some regeneration. Prophecies are pretty pretty good in terms of the game flow. But I basically want to show this deck in action. So I got a match here that I played. I'm recording the voice over it. I really like this game. I used to play Hearthstone, but I feel like the amount of combinations in this game is much more, with having 3 of card per deck, and being able to put up to 50 cards in a deck means that statistically the cards you're looking for are going to take a little longer to show up. So the flow of the games progress quite differently from Hearthstone, and I feel there's a lot more room to display skill, not only in how you use your deck, but the types of decks you can construct in this game. So I've been having a lot of fun theory crafting. I'm still missing a lot of cards, but this is a slightly aggro combo deck I've put together, and this video is going to show it in action. Now I've got the mulligan turn here, and basically this card's got a prophecy on it. I don't keep prophecies in the first hand. The prophecies, the point, they're very specific prophecies, and the point is to draw them off your runes to kind of turn the tide in your favor. Now this is a really good opening I got this match. Daring Cut Purse is extremely powerful first or second turn, because they're going to use a control card. If you let this guy scaling minions, they're usually the ones people target early on, so that's a lot of pressure, board pressure. Just one minion early on is quite a lot of board pressure. It really gives the agility decks a very powerful start. So I've been toying a lot with agility decks. Now this deck has really good regen with House Kinsman and Giant Bat, Ransack, drawing off prophecies. So I would have hoped to start taking a little damage early on to draw at least my first rune. But this guy's deck looks like it's a control deck. So I put pressure a little quickly. You can tell in the video. I've already gone 2 runes down, and I'm just going face. I don't. At this point, he's got 7 cards in his hand. I really don't care what he draws, because they've got to be expensive cards. So once I see Fate Weaver, I'm already thinking this is a prophecy deck. I do not want to let this guy get high mana in this game. So luckily he drew some weak prophecies. He didn't get his combo off with his Fate Weaver, so this game went pretty smoothly. It was a very close ending, but it went pretty smoothly in that sense. See, he's already got one of his control cards down. That's a very important card for strength decks that lack endurance. That 4-cost silencer. So he's able to deal effectively with the right lane. But now I've drawn my combo, and I've got 1 rune left. It took me a while to debate here whether I wanted to put more field pressure or set up my combo. So considering all in all that this guy is prophecy deck, he's got 7 cards in his hand. I don't want him to get high mana on board. I really don't. I basically put more pressure on field. See, when I take out House Kinsman is very powerful because it does 3 damage when he dies. So I ended up dropping all my last gasp minions here, so I can get that Altar of Despair rolling when I hit turn 6, which is 2 turns away. Now that I've wasted my mana ring, I didn't save it for the end game. This guy has 8 cards in his hand, so you can tell he's really waiting to unleash all his resources as his mana starts climbing higher and higher. Luckily, he takes the damage here. He tries to proc one of his prophecies, being a high deck, with a lot of prophecies and Fate Weaver in it. I think the mistake he makes is, I think he starts proccing my runes in a bit. We'll see. I'll see what happens. I got a perfect turn 5 here. Just draw an extra card, and I can continue putting pressure, which is what I really want to do. Not only am I putting pressure, but I'm healing myself. So, this is a really bad position for him because he's going into turn 6 now, and you could pretty much only do 2 or 3 cards at that turn. I'm not too worried about this prophecy because even though he has 11 damage on field, I've got 28 life, and he'd start proccing. I'm thinking already that if he starts hitting my runes, he could trigger a ransack or something to that extent. It's just gonna heal me more and drop his life more. See, at this point, I'm not even worried about his minions. I'm trying to end the game. He's got less than 10 HP. Now, the Shan Avenger, see, I feel like I could have a stronger card for the 4 cost turnaround. Especially when I have Altar of Despair on the field. But I still, there's nothing. I don't have all the epic cards, or legendary cards yet, so I still don't have a good replacement for the Shan Avenger. But it's in the notes for the deck. I put this deck on Legend decks, and so feel free to check it out if you're not coming from there, and you're just catching the video on YouTube. You could find the link in the description below. At this point, it's pretty much game over. I mean, he doesn't sense it because I have 1 damage on field, but the pressure is going to be pretty unbelievable because with 6 max mana, I end up proccing here crap really, but it's 4 damage on field. He's only got 6 life, so he's feeling the pressure from these tiny creeps, even if it doesn't seem to be that way. And I am actually waiting for a really good prophecy to end this, like maybe double lightning bolts. I see the damage he's got on the field. I know he's gonna proc my runes, and that is one of the strong suits of this deck, is being able to finish off your opponent on their turn when they, and they're not really expecting it. So turn 7, he still has all these cards in his hand, and there is 1 prophecy. You know that I'm going face with this because I only have 4 damage on the field, and I want to finish it next turn. I can draw a ransack. There's so many ways to finish it. The next turn, I have giant bats. I have 5 cost charge minion, and my altar is gonna draw a 3 cost minion out of my deck when I sacrifice, which could be my charge giant bat. So it's a really good position for me. And at this point, he really doesn't want to trigger any more runes, but he ends up doing it anyway. He kind of lucks out, but you can tell the game's pretty much over. That's like the finisher right there. Like he went for the prophecies. In his case, he should have waited and not triggered my runes. But it really doesn't matter at this point. Like, I end up ending it this turn. There's so many options in terms of draw and what I can do. So I end up cursing my own. No more here. It's deck gives you a lot of options. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't finish it this turn actually. That's why this was a close match. This deck gives you a lot of prophecies to work with, a lot of interesting options. So I set up a strong defense here. That's what I did. I got confused there. Sorry about that. It ends the turn after this. Like 6 cards in hand, but doesn't quite have the finisher. And that mummy coming off Balmora was really a huge turnaround. But this deck has so much ammo in it. In terms of, I still have 5 chargers in my deck, I think. So I could have finished this many ways. I don't take this match to be unbalanced. That's what I love about this game. This was really a good match in terms of balance, considering that the Prophecy deck is actually somewhat meta right now. I'm looking at my 35 cards in my deck to see if I can finish them with my last Prophecy here. I'm counting already. I got 3 Ransacks in deck. I think 1 more Lightning Bolt or 2. So probability is like 5 out of 35 to finish him on his own turn. And but at the end of the day, he doesn't have the pusher. He doesn't have the killer. So I end up winning this match. Now to convince you a little more about this deck, I've got another video coming up and another match to basically show just the overall flow of it. Thanks for watching. I'll try to link the next video once I get around to uploading it.